Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be my December favourites. These have been bits that I've reached for when I've been feeling really rubbish and been looking rather rubbish, and they've generally helped me look more human again. So I'm just going to get started. The first thing is my Revlon Colourstay foundation. I have been reaching for this so much this month because it's, it's good full coverage foundation, but I've been using it with my makeup sponge. My damp makeup sponge, and applying it, and it's just a nice medium coverage then, it's not too over the top, but it generally just evens everything out and brings everything down to a nice flat colour, so I can then add my warmth rather than being all blotchy and whatever else. This has been an utter lifesaver this month. I've really enjoyed using it. It does break my skin out a bit, but it was worth it just to look human again. The next bit is my number 17 for concealer. I love this stuff. I raved about it in the review that I did. This has just been an utter lifesaver on many an occasion. So on those days where for whatever reason I've been blowing my nose 20 times a day, I've needed to touch up where my foundation is just gone. It's not on my nose anymore. This has been really good for that. It's also really good for covering spots and for going under my eyes and any redness. It's just been an utter lifesaver, so I've really enjoyed using this, and it's so cheap and it's just fantastic. I would recommend checking it out. It is definitely a heavy duty concealer, so that's why it doubles up as a touch-up foundation. So if you're looking for something like that, I would recommend it. I'll link the review down below so you can check it out. Another face product that I've been reaching for is my Bare Minerals Well Rested. This is similar to the 17 for concealer in that it's made for under your eyes, and I have been using it just to set the concealer mostly because it seems to just brighten everything again. So rather than using it for concealing, I'm using it to brighten everything, because when I'm feeling rubbish I just get really dark in around my tear duct. I've mentioned that before, and I need a heavy duty concealer to hide that darkness, and then this goes in and brightens it all up again, because if I put on too many liquids it gets a bit cakey, whereas I can just dust this over very lightly, set my concealer and brighten it all in one. So really like that this month. And another face product is my Hourglass Ethereal Light. I would have been so lost without this, honestly. Just the foundation, all the products I've mentioned before, they're great for evening everything out and just hiding a lot of the blemishes and the darkness and the general rubbishness of my face. This has just been really good at adding a bit of a glow, so I look healthy. So after I've set my face with either my Bare Minerals Ready Translucent Powder or my e.l.f. one or whatever else to that effect, after I've set my face and I've done all the rest of my makeup, I will go in with this just on a big fluffy soft brush and just sweep it all over my face. And not only do I like the application, because I have a brush I love using, but this just makes me look so healthy and makes me look quite human again. Like the amount of days I was feeling so awful, but I had to go and meet people because I wasn't going to get a chance to see them again when I was in Belfast. So I had to go and I wanted to see them and see how they were getting on. So I sort of applied all my makeup and I put this on over the top, and I was like, that's okay, I look human again, I can cope, I can do this. So that has really helped me, and just, I love it. It's so light, doesn't add a cakey look to your face or anything like that, so it's really nice. Now on to eyes. The first is Wild Nude. This is a cream shadow from number 17 Wild Metallic Eyes set, and this colour has just been lovely all over the moving part of my lid. Just as a nice base, it adds a wee bit of colour and a wee bit of shimmer without being too much, and I've been wearing it by itself or underneath this next eyeshadow, which is Stila Kitten. Now these two together, I'm actually wearing them today. You can't really see, I'm not using my box light today because I'm still not entirely well, so I just really couldn't bother to getting the box light on. I'm very sorry if the lighting's not the best, but anyway, the combination of these two has been lovely. I'm wearing it today, as I said, and it's just nice and light, and it helps lighten the area again because my eyes get quite dark, and my eyes were definitely looking very red for a few days, so I didn't want to put on any dramatic, you know, eyeshadow or anything. I just wanted something to lighten my eyes and make them look a bit less red. And I was using my nude pencil from Rimmel, but mine were a bit irritated, so putting anything on the waterline was just not the best idea. So I just stuck with this combination, and I pretty much have worn this a lot over December just to make me feel better. This lasts really well, it doesn't crease in my eyes anyway, and it's just such a lovely, lovely colour. That's the Wild Nude from 17 Metallics. And then Kitten, of course, it's a cult favourite. Everybody knows about this. It's lovely. It's a lovely creamy eyeshadow. It has fantastic pigmentation. It goes on really well. It doesn't crease on my eyes. Obviously I put down a primer, but it just lightens everything and makes me look a lot more human, as I have said repeatedly. And another one, this is pretty gross, is my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner for 24 hours, and this is just the black one, as you can see. And I've actually been reaching for this a lot. Now I apply it with a teeny tiny brush. I'll actually just show you. I would apply it with a brush very similar to this. This is actually an eyebrow brush, but it's absolutely tiny, and I prefer applying it with a really small brush because there's less chance of me messing it up generally. So it's much easier to apply. So I have really enjoyed using this. I've been wearing a lot of sort of cat eye eyeliner. I've been doing simple eyeshadow with the Stila and everything else, and then just if I wanted something extra I would use this as my eyeliner, and it stays put, doesn't flake off, doesn't crease, doesn't do anything. You have bound to have heard of this. If you've not, where have you been? I really like this eyeliner. I haven't ever tried the Bobbi Brown one or anything to that, so I can't compare it, but I have used a gel eyeliner from Urban Decay and it's pretty good as well, but I prefer this one slightly. So yeah, that's the Maybelline gel eyeliner in black. Been an absolute lifesaver if I wanted something fancy with my eyes but without the hassle. So just a nice cat flick with this and I'm done. So that is it for makeup. And as I said, I've been reaching for those bits so much this month. I haven't really done very many face of the day or makeup of the day on Instagram, just because by the time I put my makeup on, I had to go out the door. So I never had time for any of that. So it was a bit rubbish on my behalf, so I apologise. But I have loved those makeup bits. Now for skincare bit, you would have seen this in my December haul. I did actually get it, you know, I've had it a while before that haul video went up, and I love this. Oh my god, I forgot how good it was. I just put it on during the day. I didn't have it with me when I went home and I was ripping, and of course I realised after about a week that my mum had a tub of it, so I could have used it anyway. So I did end up using that for a few days. I just put this on during the day when I'm pottering about the house and I'm not really doing anything. I mentioned before that I wore it in the office. I really just have no shame, but my skin was really awful, and because I've been so sick and so run down, my skin has just been playing really silly buggers. Throw in the amount of chocolate that I decided to eat to make myself feel better. That worked. And of course my skin has just been breaking out, and I've not been drinking enough water, so my skin has been really breaking out a lot. This is just fantastic. Literally just wear it for a day. Put it on for a couple of hours, put it on if you're going to bed. I prefer to do it during the day because if I go to bed, because of where my spots have been, they've been along my jawline and just the back here, I would end up with it all over my pillows rather than on my face. So I've just been wearing it when I've been kicking about the flat, and I love it. It's really good at getting rid of spots. Forget any of your fancy gel treatments or whatever else. I prefer this over the Origins spot treatment any day. Absolutely. This can also be used for eczema, nappy rash, surface wounds, burns, chilblains, you name it. It's just an antiseptic healing cream, and it's pseudo creme. I keep calling it pseudo cream because I learned it when I was younger and I got the name wrong, and it's stuck ever since. But really recommend this. This is an utter bargain. I got this massive tub of, let me see, 125 grams for about a £5, I think. Maybe even less than that actually. So you can pick this up in the baby section of Boots or Superdrug, or any sort of chemist or anything like that will stock it without a doubt. So that is it for my monthly favourites. Quite a few sort of products that brighten my face generally, and things to help with spots. There's a surprise. I'm pretty much on the mend now. I'm sure you're pleased to hear, so I'm not whinging about being sick all the time. I am over the worst of it now. Just took about 3 weeks, which is very annoying. But hopefully I will get it back into the habit of recording videos again and get them all done. So I'm just going to get on now and record the rest of my videos for today. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. I hope you're having a lovely New Year's, depending on when you watch this, because this might go up on New Year's Eve. I hope you have a really lovely New Year's and a good start to the new year, and I will chat to you very soon. Bye!